You can also email your comments, questions, and opinions to us at chris.michael@rcn.net. While living in the projects for most of her life, Bethlehem resident Teresa Nieves struggled to find a way out. Thanks to a friend, Teresa made contact with Habitat for Humanity, an organization that builds and renovates houses in stable environments. Connections reporter Katie McDonald brings us her story.
Habitat for Humanity is building decent, affordable housing for God's people in need.
We really want people to know that there is an opportunity for them to get a home, even if they think that they may not be in the running. Interesting about the Habitat program is that these families, they do have an income, so they are working families, but their income is too low for them to maybe qualify for a regular conventional mortgage, and they're kind of slipping through the cracks of the system because other programs may not be able to help them because they have income, but they just don't have enough to pull themselves out of the situation that they're in. So we're able to take a family that might be paying very high rent for not very much and get them into a Habitat home that they can afford, and the payment is actually lower. Then they're able to have their home and maybe put aside some money, create a savings, and really establish themselves and rebuild their lives, pull out of that cycle of poverty.
I grew up in South Terrace, and I was born in the projects. And I've seen a lot of people moving out. I just didn't know how it was happening. And so I had a friend, and she told me about Habitat for Humanity. And I applied, and I went to orientation, and they checked my credit, and I had bad credit, and I was turned down. And so I didn't have much hope to move out of the projects and find a home of my own. Diana said, try it again. And I said, no, I'm not going to try it again. It's not going to work for me. And so I tried it again, and I was accepted this time. And so the work began. I had to volunteer, and I met some really amazing people. These people would show up from colleges or from other places. I remember a group from Lafayette College showed up. I was like, wow, they're giving up their Saturday morning to help me. They don't even know me.
I got involved in Habitat through a member of our church who was a Habitat family candidate, and they were looking for people to help work with them. Habitat was something that I'd been interested in but never really gotten involved in, and this kind of gave me the impetus to get involved and do things, and once I started, it's been a lot of fun and I didn't want to stop.
People from all walks of life, every background, can come together on site, and all of a sudden they're all equal because they're all just there hammering nails. So it doesn't matter if you're a CEO or a person who's unemployed, but if you're out to volunteer, you all come together for this great purpose.
I didn't know anything about building a home. Everything was on the job training, and I just went with it.
She wasn't afraid to do anything. Literally anything. From the foundation, mixing cement or mixing mortar, carrying the blocks, laying the blocks, carrying the wood, banging in nails, anything that had to do with her house, she did everything. When she said she worked on her house, Teresa really did build her house.
She put a lot of time into it, I know that. And she really cared about it, and she made sure stuff was in a certain place, and this was here. I remember back when we were making this house, I didn't want my room to be far from the bathroom because I was scared of the dark to walk through the halls and everything. So she made sure the bathroom was right in between my room and hers.
Habitat's not a giveaway program. The families have to help build the home. They put in hundreds of sweat equity hours, we call them, helping to build their home and the homes of other families. So they develop a sense of pride, home ownership in the process of owning the home, but they also develop self-worth and empowerment in the fact that they were able to rescue themselves from some of the most devastating parts of their life and achieve a dream that they never thought was possible.
I can just walk to school or ride my bike or something. And also, it's close to fields, so we have places to go out and play and have big fun with football games and stuff.
It took a long time, so it wasn't easy, but it is doable. A lot of inspiration came and hope came from the people from Habitat for Humanity, the people that kept showing up and sharing their life experience with me and letting me know there was another life. They had hopes and dreams, and they wanted to help me fulfill my hopes and dreams. And so they helped me know that it was possible, not only possible to try to do it, to actually achieve owning my own home.
Building hope, building dreams, rebuilding neighborhoods one home at a time. Reporting for Connections, I'm Katie McDonald.
Some of Habitat for Humanity's future plans include building 94 homes across the Lehigh Valley area over the next 5 years, with nearly half of those homes being built in South Bethlehem. If you would like an application for home ownership or information on volunteer opportunities, you can call 610-776-7727 or visit their website, habitatlehigh.org. Time for another break, but when we come back, we'll have the latest movie previews for films available this month.